the LA Chargers have found the perfect fit at the perfect time. Is a guy we've been talking about, and he does it again in your latest preseason game. If you're new to the channel, we are Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to the Chargers. So gives you an outsider's look into your team. Found this Chargers hat at a thrift store. Are you kidding me? You guys have been saying, like, give me something. Give me some Chargers something. And look at this hat. It is sweet. It's got this, like, different kind of logo on top. I love it. Okay. Here it is. Caleb Murphy. Caleb Murphy. Keep talking about him. Keep talking about him. Ferris State, D2, right here in Michigan. Look at this power rush. Throws just the straight arm into this tackle. Boom. Defensive ends. You can't find them. You can't find them. So to find Caleb Murphy and to have more depth on the defensive end is exactly what you want. And so when you go here to kind of who stood out in this last preseason game against the Saints, the 25 outside linebackers have been making splash play after splash play in training camp. In Sunday's preseason game, he does that again. I felt really proud of myself. You go out there, you work hard, whatever you put in practice tends to show up in games, and that's what I do. Jim Harbaugh brought him up and brought up Eric Rodgers in his post-game press conference, like, immediately. And Harbaugh said he's making a good case for the 53-man roster. He's making plays in practice. Really happy for success. I could see it coming. Humility prevents me from saying I predicted that, but the facts are I did. Jim. Love it. So definitely feels like things are clicking for me. The other guy, real quick while we're here, Eric Rodgers, pick 6. Jim Harbaugh called it one of the greatest plays he's ever seen. Here we go. One of the good of the plays I've ever seen, as good as a play that you can make to break on the ball, avoid the wide receiver, complete to the ground, get back up while he was rolling, all that. Jim Harbaugh loved it. So one of the things that you can't get, there's a lot of teams that are kind of reeling right now in the preseason, and that's too strong of a word for preseason, but the Packers looked really bad. The Lions have looked bad. The Commanders looked really bad in preseason. And here are the Chargers. Like, I don't know. We got to tell you, we look pretty good. We look okay. So, and that's okay. And yet you still know it's preseason. So whether your team's doing really bad, it's preseason. Doing really well, preseason. Never forget the Lions famously went 4-0 in the preseason, only to go 0-16 in the regular season. So we all know it. We all get it. But I do think there's some pockets of really good play that really stick out. And so one of the things, I guess the overriding thing is that if there was anything that you can be like, that is real and that is true, is Trey Lance impresses again at quarterback. We all know it's no surprise that if Justin Herbert goes out for any length of time, a significant amount of time, then it's just going to be season over, or, there's just not a lot you can do with that. However, if he goes out for a 2 or 3 week stretch, Trey Lance, who, remember, was taken very high in the draft, thought he could do something, didn't get put in the right spot. Now he's at like a drama-free, hey, you're backup. You don't even have to worry about it. You're the backup. Be you. And now he would give you an opportunity to win. And that's all you're asking for, is an opportunity to win with your backup quarterback. But in your case, it's like, well, what if Trey Lance is actually pretty good? If Justin Herbert goes out, which, man, he's flirts with, like, injuries for the last few years, just constantly like, is he going to play this week? He's questionable. There's been some stuff. Man, it just feels nice to have that, because the Lions have the exact opposite, and you saw it in the Hall of Fame game. Cannot find a backup quarterback to save her life, and it's just like, well, okay. Got Goff, obviously, and if he goes out for any length of time, then that's just, we're screwed. At least you got a chance with this guy. Harbaugh said, I thought he played really good. Good presence, poise, and control, made the right decision. That's what it comes down to. Not everyone can do it. Now it's no crap. All right, talked about Rodgers and Murphy making plays. Eric Rodgers, Caleb Murphy, just talked about this. Exactly, those are the two guys that come up. Raheem Rocket Sanders, one of the offensive talent, when he scored 11-yard run late in the fourth quarter. Another guy that we were just like, yeah, he's going to be really good. Won't he? Won't he be? And here it is starting to play out, right? So you think about this as we have this channel, we talk about stuff daily, and you start talking about, all right, back in February, March, when you pick these guys up, and it's finally, here we are in August, late August or mid-August, whatever it is, trying to see, like, what do we got? And then here's the final thing is that Jim Harbaugh said, the first thing that pops to my mind, just the whole team played with a lot of want to. I'm thrilled with that. It brings a smile to my face. I love guys that play like they want to be on a team and show that they belong. That's what the way they practice, and that's the way they play in the game. You make mistakes. That's something that should be embraced. It's a tool to get better. They showed a lot of that fight in the team that makes me happy. Again, it's preseason, but between the end of last season, where it's like, okay, made the playoffs, just an ugly game, bummer, to smart in free agency, draft well, undrafted free agents, get through OTAs, mini camps, seeing guys pop that you drafted, that like, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense. Everything that you do is just kind of, all right. Then you get to the preseason game against the Lions, just destroy the Lions. It's like, oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Get to the next preseason game. Just play well. Got some guys that pop. Again, all you can do is talk about what you can see, and what you can see is a team that just looks drama-free, mature. We're going to be hard to beat. We're well coached. We got a good quarterback. We got weapons now. It's just fun. Like, if you are a Chargers fan, don't let this pass by where you're like, it's going to be fun. We're going to watch games. We're going to be in every game. We have a real team now. That's how it is with the Lions. We have a real team for the first time in a long time, where it's not just like, all right, let's just go out there, try to, because always with Lions and Chargers, you had players, right? I mean, you even had that like 06 type stuff where LaDainian Tomlinson and Phillip Rivers, and you had some pockets. So did the Lions, like very similar. Lions had Stafford, Golden Tate, Calvin Johnson, Reggie Bush. But it just was like week after week. It wasn't like a football team. It was just like a bunch of pretty good players. Really good players. Really good players. But it wasn't like a football team. And Jim Harbaugh, Dan Campbell are showing us the difference in that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, if you're a Chargers fan, you just have to subscribe, and we'll see all of you on the next one.